A recent case that I feel particularly proud of and think was a great success for our firm was a verdict that we received in Seattle just a little over a month ago in a case involving a person who worked at a paper mill in Longview, Washington. It was a $13.5 million verdict for a deceased mesothelioma victim and his family. That case was particularly representative of what our firm does best, because it was in a really difficult case in terms of proving the exposure. First of all, because the client sadly had passed away by the time that we brought the case and he wasn't able to testify. So we had to go out and we had to find coworkers who could talk about their work with him during his time at the paper mill from 1969 to 1999. So the exposure challenges were really difficult. The defendants were taking a really hard line at the trial, and it was a circumstance where you either had to try the case to the verdict or you weren't going to get any recovery or very limited recovery for the client. So one of our firm's greatest strengths is to tenaciously advocate for our clients all the way through a verdict if necessary. We tried the case for almost a month against two different defendants, an asbestos fiber supplier and their distributor, and ultimately we were able to prevail and get a very significant verdict, one of the largest in King County history and Washington State history for an asbestos victim. And so that's a representative case of our value of fighting until the very end, despite the odds, despite the difficulty of the case, and being tenacious advocates.